This was the most humiliating and horrible thing I've ever been through. I have never felt more removed from my own humanity. I felt less than human.
Recently, Amber tried appealing for the case, but it was denied by the judges. What exactly did she do that made them go against the appeal? Let's witness it in detail. In the first interview since Johnny Depp's libel case victory, Amber Heard says she and Johnny Depp were awful to each other, but she always told the truth.
The truth is the word.
Yes.
And that was the issue.
And that's all I spoke.
Amber Heard, the actress, has stated that she never instigated violence against Johnny Depp and stood by her testimony. In her first interview since Depp's victory, she also stated that she understands why people may think this is Hollywood brats at their worst, but it is bigger than that. Amber Heard has admitted that she and Johnny Depp were awful to each other during their toxic relationship, and that she made a lot of mistakes but always told the truth. Despite jurors finding in Depp's favor, concluding that a column she wrote about domestic abuse was defamatory, after hearing 6 weeks of evidence, the actress said she would stand by her testimony in a court in Fairfax, Virginia, to her dying day.
Do you stand by your testimony and your accusations against Johnny Depp?
To my dying day, will stand by every word of my testimony.
When asked about Depp's claim that he had never hit Heard and whether the actress believes this is a lie, she replied, "Yes, it is." Depp, 59, has denied molesting Heard. She addressed her own behavior during the relationship, saying, "Throughout my relationship, I did and said horrible, regrettable things. I acted in horrible and almost unrecognizable ways to myself. I'm filled with regret. I freely, openly, and voluntarily discussed what I did. I mentioned the foul language and how I was pushed to the point where I didn't know the difference between right and wrong. I'll always feel like I was a part of it, like I was the other half of the equation, because I was. And it was both ugly and beautiful. It was extremely toxic. We were terrible to each other. I made a lot of errors, but I've always been honest." When told that some members of the public were frankly disgusted by what happened in court, Heard responded, "Absolutely. I would not blame the average person for not seeing this and how it has been covered as Hollywood brats at their worst. But most people don't realize that it's much bigger than that. This is about more than just our First Amendment right to speak." On the other hand, Guthrie interjected to say that the First Amendment protects free speech, but not lies that amount to defamation, which was the issue in this case. Heard, 36, also addressed allegations that she was violent during her relationship with Depp. "I never had to start it," she explained. I replied, "It became normal when you live in a violent environment. You must adapt," as I testified. The first half of the interview aired on Tuesday, following a preview the day before, in which Heard explained why jurors believe Depp over her, describing him as a beloved character, and people feel they know him. During the trial, she also claimed she was portrayed as a non-credible person. The court case concluded on June 1st after 6 weeks of testimony. The jury concluded that a 2018 article Heard wrote for the Washington Post about her alleged experiences as a survivor of domestic abuse was defamatory to Depp. Depp was on tour in the United Kingdom with Jeff Beck at the time of the verdict. The actor was awarded $10.35 million in damages. Heard did prevail on one count of her countersuit, arguing that one of Depp's attorneys defamed her by claiming her allegations were an abuse hoax intended to capitalize on the #MeToo movement. The jury awarded her $2 million in damages. Depp testified in court that he did not abuse Heard and that his ex-wife's allegations of domestic violence were heinous and disturbing. Here's what Depp has to say. He stated that he was obsessed with discovering the truth about what happened during the relationship. "I felt it was my responsibility to clear my name and my children's names of this horrifying thing that they had to read about their father," he explained. "My goal is to tell the truth because it kills me that people I've met over the years think I'm a liar and have lied to them." When asked later in the trial about hearing Heard's testimony, Depp said, "It's insane to hear heinous accusations of violence, sexual violence that she's attributed to me, that she's accused me of. I don't think anyone enjoys having to cut themselves open and tell the truth, but there are times when it's simply necessary because things have gotten out of hand." He then took a breather before saying, "Terrible, ridiculous, humiliating, ludicrous, painful, savage, unimaginably cruel, and all false. Everything is false." Depp did not attend the verdict after appearing in court for all of the evidence, instead touring with the UK musician Jeff Beck. Following the verdict, his lawyers appeared on the Today Show and Good Morning America in the United States. Elaine Bredehoft, one of Heard's attorneys, has stated that she intends to appeal. The actress's second half of the interview will air on Wednesday. Do you agree that Heard told everything true in her interview with Savannah Guthrie? Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure to like and subscribe to stay in touch with all things pop culture. See you in the next video.